Thanks for checking out our video series, Community Connections. The COVID-19 public health emergency has posed challenges for communities across the globe, not the least of which is staying connected with the citizens that make our communities great. These are the people that you see in the grocery store, the coffee shop, or walking their dog along the Duke. The intention of this video series is to bridge that gap and bring us together despite our physical separation. I hope you enjoy the segment.
Hi, I'm Michelle DeWitt with the City of Williamsburg, and today I'm sharing the screen with Tracy Fry, who is the manager of the Williamsburg Farmers Market. Hello, Tracy. How are you today?
Hi. I'm good, Michelle. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. I have a handful of questions we're going to ask today, and the first one is, how has COVID-19 impacted you personally or professionally?
Sure. So personally, obviously, I have two little children, and they are at home with me here at work, or here at home. I'm working from home, which is a little bit different. And professionally, I used to run a farmer's market on Saturday that happened in Merchant Square. And because of concerns related to gathering and crowds and preventing the spread of COVID-19, we recently moved our farmers market from an in-person market to an online farmers market with delivery and pickup.
Great. And I've heard such wonderful things. Full disclosure, I'm on the farmers market board, so I know about the great work you've been doing, Tracy, and the community is really thankful. And I know that you and the Williamsburg Farmers Market are a leader in the state. Thank you so much. The next question is, what is different about your daily routine during the pandemic?
Sure. So I used to have a relaxed schedule. That's one of the very nice things about being a farmer's market manager. I normally work 6 days a week, but usually only about 6 hours a day, which allows me to be super mom and get my son on the school bus and then mosey into the office, get all the things done that need to be done. And I really enjoy that flexibility. It's very important in my personal values to have that flexibility in work. And since COVID-19, I have adjusted to working from home, which has its pros and cons. I can wear my pajamas all day long, which is great. But I realized I am working a lot more hours than I would normally work because I now have my laptop and my printer and the ability to work whether it's 11:30 at night or 6:30 in the morning. But it is really nice to have the flexibility of working whenever I'm able to work, and then also being able to spend that time with my children throughout the day because they do need me more because they're just as stressed out as the rest of us are.
And hats off to you as a mom and working at home and juggling all this. I really respect that. The next question is, what do you look forward to doing when the restrictions are lifted?
Well, I am definitely partial to being in Merchant Square on a Saturday at a farmer's market. That is the number one thing I'm looking forward to getting back to normal.
Great. What is one thing you wish you had known before the pandemic?
Oh, that is a really difficult question. I wish that I had not declined some of the social things that I declined. I had no idea the last time I saw my friends would be the last time I saw my friends. And I definitely don't think I'll take that for granted, the ability to just go at any time and spend time with people. So it's one thing I wish that I had known, and one thing I don't think I'll take for granted in the future.
That makes a lot of sense. That's we're all missing our friends, aren't we?
True.
The next one's a little more lighthearted. What is your favorite stay-at-home snack?
It is strawberry season, and I have been eating a lot of strawberries. I really love to cook, and the massive amount of time that I'm staying at home now allows me to throw some like asparagus wrapped with bacon in the oven and then snack on it while I'm working. So my snacks have definitely gotten a little more gourmet because I just have my oven in my kitchen right here. But those are probably my favorite snacks throughout the day would be asparagus wraps with bacon and strawberries.
Oh, it sounds delightful. And this is the perfect time of year for asparagus and strawberries. So those of you who haven't yet, order them from the farmer's market. Here's another fun question. Do you prefer cornbread or biscuits?
Oh, that's a good question. I am currently not doing gluten or bread of any kind. If I was, I would probably go biscuits all the way.
Great. Thanks for sharing that. What about Williamsburg's community are you the most proud?
Well, I moved to Williamsburg after working for the farmers market. And the reason I really wanted to move to Williamsburg was because of the people that I met here. Whether it was in the municipal building, and I know you work there, so I'm not trying to butter you up, but whether it was in the municipal building and just the way everybody wanted to make you feel like you were part of Williamsburg, there's a lot, so it's a really hard time for everyone, and I think the majority of people are finding ways to make a difference, even though we're separated and we can't do business as normal. The kindness in Williamsburg is showing, like whether it is businesses stepping up to help another business figure out a model they're not used to doing, or just information being shared between businesses. Our customer or our regular neighbors and residents are all online recommending their favorite tacos on Tuesday and saying what store is open so they could get sidewalk chalk. Just the community in Williamsburg, I think, even though we're not able to be our regular community, we're finding ways that are creative to still be that special, amazing community that makes people want to move here, because it's different than anywhere else that I have ever lived, and also different than anywhere else I've even visited.
Thank you, Tracy. That warms my heart. What is one thing you want Williamsburg to know?
Oh, well, I guess everybody understands that it is a very, very difficult time we're going through. And I guess what I really want to say is that kindness is free. When we're going through this hard time, you can choose. You don't have a lot of choices. You can't control a lot of things. But the one thing you can always control is how you deal with what you're going through. And kindness is free. So whether it is the person at the grocery store who's making you wait 5 extra minutes because they want to change their gloves or wash their hands, or they haven't had a break all day, or it's the baker who is texting you a response because they're in the kitchen baking something. Just give everybody just that extra couple minutes and a little bit of kindness. And that's really the best advice I can give. And what I really want people to know is just, it's hard enough, and you can choose to be kind.
Oh, Tracy, that's wonderful. Thank you. It's been a highlight of my day to talk with you. So thank you again, Tracy. It's been a real pleasure talking with you. And thank you again for the fabulous leadership and job you're doing with our farmers market. It has not gone unnoticed, and it's very appreciated.
Thank you so much, Michelle.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us for Community Connections and for doing your part to help slow the spread. I hope that you will continue to find ways to stay connected and be engaged. We're stronger together.